Hello and welcome back. This is Sherry with Heart and Soulful in the studio today with a couple of new shares. These will be for things that I have just put in my Etsy shop. So the first thing that I wanted to share today is a digital kit. I have been kind of going on a binge lately of collecting old books, adding to my current collection, tearing some books apart. So I've done a series on for beginners using old books for journals. And I had a request from one of my international customers, hi Diane, that if I would put a digital kit together because shipping is so expensive. And actually, you know, these will work for everyone so that you can just print them out at home. So I've put together a package. This is the cover sheet, and you can see each individual page on this sheet. I do want to point out that the one, if you look at the Etsy listing, you're only allowed 10 photos. So this being one, I only had 9 more to use. So I was able to actually show every folio. A lot of them are done in folios. There's a few single pages so that they will print 2 per page. And then that way you can fold them in half for your journals. So they are all in that format, except the only one that's not going to be shown in the Etsy listing is this music page. And it actually is an A4 size page itself, so you would fold it in half. But that was the only old enough piece of music that I had that I can share digitally because of copyright. So you can see that there's kind of a wide variety of colors. I tried to pick a variety of ages and colors. They're mostly from the mid 1800s on up to the early 1900s. So they're all old, different, you know, watermark, water stains and that sort of thing. There are 23 pages, and I've counted 23 instead of 24 because I'm counting the music as one, because the, you know, 2 pages make a folio. So there's 23 pages on 10 sheets, and they can print. I laid them out to print on A4 because obviously I was doing these for international customers. But you don't have to scale them down or anything to print them out on 8.5 by 11. So they'll actually print on both. They're all 300 DPI JPEGs, and obviously it's a digital download. So when you make the purchase, then you will just download it. You'll have it on your computer to print out whenever you want. And the nice thing is then you can print it out on a variety of papers. So I've gone ahead to do a sample for you, and I've printed the A4 size on just inexpensive, cheap white copy paper so that you'll be able to see the quality on, and this, I just printed these out with, I believe, fine quality, not the highest quality. It's fine on my printer is in between normal and the best quality. Then I also printed all of the pages out onto some of my coffee stained and tea stained papers, and they're from different batches. So some of them were done with a spray bottle. This was kind of a mixture of coffee, rust, and tea, sprayed on one side, laid down on my garbage bag on the other side, so it gives you kind of 2 different prints. That way, if you wanted to fold it in half, you can print something else on the other side, or just, you know, leave it blank and have writing space. So I've printed 8.5 by 11 size on a variety of different coffee and tea stained papers so that you can see those. And so this is one of the folios taken out of the book that had a map on one side, and then it's a play on the other side, and it's in French. So I tried to do a variety of types of book pages too. So this one, I have some maps, some French. This is a children's Shakespeare book. Again, this one's on tea stain, and you can see that the pages itself are also had some water staining on them. So this is just printed on plain white paper in the A4 size, and then on the tea stain paper. So you can see just by using tea stain paper, I didn't change the color or anything. It's just from having it be on stained paper that gave it that different color. So it just kind of gives you an idea of how you can print them on a couple different things. Again, this is another book in French. This is History of Ireland. This one is really old, so again, just 2 pages. You could fold them in half or tear them out. Again, on tea stain paper and on plain white A4 paper. So you can see your pages are a little larger on the A4, but by asking it to print on letter, it just shrunk everything down but left it to scale. So again, the two different ways. And I just love the variety of colors. This one is kind of a lessons book for spelling, and then a vocabulary page. So I tried to do some kind of schoolwork. Again, this one was on tea stain paper as opposed to on just white A4. And then a cursive handwriting page, and then some math, arithmetic pages from a really old book. And then history of England and Canada, again on tea stained paper with a map. And I really like the different little fonts on this one. It's nice. I also tried to have a few title pages. This is the music page. Again, this one is on some coffee stained paper, and then on just white A4 paper. So this one is a full sheet that you would fold in half. And again, this is the one that is not in the photo on Etsy. And then another one that has a little illustration on a title page. These are 2 different books, but just to kind of show that variety of color and text. And then the Elocutionist. So this is the only periodical that I did. And the paper was really wrinkly, and I kind of left it that way. So there's some shadows in there. And then the last 2 were from little small books, but I just really liked the border on this one. And then this one is actually in Swedish, but I really liked the calligraphy text on that. So that one on tea stained again, some coffee spotters on the back, and then again on A4. So that is the digital kit. I'm going to be doing more. I'm working on some book covers and spines and title pages and end papers. So they'll take a little while to collect as many as I want to include in the kit, but at least that gets you a start for the vintage book pages. And I'll probably continue from time to time just doing some different ones. The other thing that I've added in my Etsy shop, I did sell out of the first bundle of actual original papers. So I've made another dozen with a different group of papers. So if you've already purchased one, you will get different papers in this one. There are a couple that are the same that were in the first one, but there's a lot of different ones too. So that way, if you've already purchased and liked what you received, you'll get a few more in different ones. So I put a little of my rusted lace, again, to tie it up. So you'll get a little over, I think it's ended up being a little over a yard of rusted lace to use. And then I also included a little rusty paper clip that has a little decorative curl to it. So I've added that on there. You can recycle this and decorate it to use as a little journal card. And then I'll start with the smallest pages on the top. This is from the same book that I used in the digital. That's the History of Ireland, the Catechism of the History of Ireland. That's a really old page, but I just loved all the patina on it. So there's a folio of that. And then when I had enough, I did 2 folios. So this was from, let's see, from a composition book, a French reader. So it's nice because there are parts of it in French and then parts of it in English, because it's a learning French book. So 2 folios of that one. This is from the spelling. This was also in the digital kit, and I really loved how this one was bound. Just is very old. I think this was from the 1800s. So just one of that was a smaller book. And then this is from a children's reading book and it had some cute illustrations. So almost everyone, well, I'm not sure now that I say that, a lot of them have illustrations in them, but I just have one that was not a very big book. And then another little novel here, just some old, and another. So there are a few novels in this one, but all different colors and patina. So this one has 2 folios of this one. And again, it's another different patina. And then some dictionary. This one is really kind of darker pages. So 2 folios of dictionary. And then this was an etiquette book from the 1900s, early 1900s, and it's Encyclopedia of Etiquette. And it just has some nice font, and it's just funny to read. You know, you can tell how old it is. Certainly not the etiquette we use today. Another novel. This one was kind of a history type book. This is the same Shakespeare, student Shakespeare book for, I think, elementary school, maybe. I can't remember now. But it has lots of nice drawings in it, too. So 2 folios of that one. This one is on the penmanship book. So there's different, this one is from the same book that had the handwriting in it, but it goes through grammar and penmanship and all that kind of thing. And then this one, more dictionary. And this one might be the Gardener's Dictionary, which I think was also in the previous bundle. And then some music, a couple of sheets of music. And then this is a larger folio of music. And then the French book, this is the same book that was in the digital kit. And another sort of encyclopedia, but it had some nice photos in it, vintage. Another dictionary, a couple of folios of that. And then this I love. I found a very large ledger. So it's actually a very large folio of ledger sheet that's blank. So that's kind of nice. And then more dictionary. These are just single pages from a really large dictionary. And then this was in the last bundle too. This was from catalogs of vintage clothing. So there's 2 from the women's catalog, 2 from the children's catalog, and 2 from the men's catalog. But just some really great drawings. And then another very large dictionary that was just in sort of a binder, the post sort of binding. And then the extra is a vintage map. So that is it for the other bundle. And I believe, again, I think there are 72 sheets again in this one. Same as the last one. So this bundle you can find also in my Etsy shop. I'll put links down below for both items. And hope you enjoy these. I like to share what I can. Since I'm collecting quite a lot of pages, and I won't be able to use them all myself, so I thought I would share. So get your purchase while you can. There's only 12, so they'll be gone pretty quick, I think. And then the digitals are nice because I can just keep adding to that. So have a great rest of your day. Go make something. Bye.